So Apple recently announced Workout Buddy coming soon in watchOS 26. Is this going to be something that Garmin and the likes need to be concerned about, or is this just a little bit of a gimmick from Apple? In this video, I'm going to answer that question. Before that, we're going to have a look at what Workout Buddy is. I'm going to take you out for a run and demonstrate what Workout Buddy was saying to me during that run. And then afterwards, I'll give you my honest opinion. What we must remember is this is the beta edition, and so Apple will probably make some changes to it and improve it before the actual release date, which will probably be sometime in September. So what is Workout Buddy? Well, this is what Apple has to say about it on their website. Workout Buddy is a first of its kind fitness experience with Apple Intelligence that incorporates a user's workout data and their fitness history to generate personalized motivational insights during their session, based on data like heart rate, pace, distance, activity rings, personal fitness milestones, and more. So that's what they say about it. Let's go out and have a look and see what it actually did for me. I went for an 8-mile run and I used Workout Buddy through the entire 8 miles. For the sake of this video, all I've done is chop up the bits where Workout Buddy actually reported something back to me. And then on completion of that, I'll tell you whether this is going to be something that the other companies need to worry about, if it's a bit of a gimmick, and what my thoughts are on it are.
So we started off with the realisation that it's my first run of the week. So as you're saying, it's my first run of the week. Quick review of my training load. Last 7 days, in my 28-day load, and what music I was listening to. So mile 1, all I got was the first mile with my sort of lap time and a little pep talk saying keep it up with Pink Floyd. That was it. So mile 2 done. The only notifications I got was pace and what music I was listening to. Nothing else, and nothing in between mile 1 and mile 2 apart from the normal heart rate alerts and pace notifications that I have set up. So again, mile 3 down, and it's the standard data it gave me was my pace for the mile, my heart rate, that's current heart rate, and what music I was listening to. So, surprise update. I'm almost 6 miles in, not quite, and out of the blue I got a notification saying that I just hit 450 miles running for the year, and I was told that that was impressive, which as pep talk goes, when you're 6 miles in, pretty good. At least it said something. She doesn't hate me completely. So that's me completed my run. I'm pleased to say at the end I got a really good recap of my run, stats, everything that you would want at the end of your workout that shows on your watch. I got spoken to me, which was really nice. It stopped me having to try and look down, and it just came across really well. So chuffed that I got that. That was really good. Right, I'll hand you back over to him in there to do a closeout and review.
So, should Garmin be running scared, or is this just a bit of a gimmick from Apple? Well, my opinion is that it probably lies at the minute somewhere in between. At the minute, all they're giving me is more data. It doesn't seem particularly useful, it just seems nice to have. For example, telling me I've completed 450 miles this year was nice to hear, but it doesn't really do anything for my training. Unfortunately, at the minute, Apple's doing what it normally does, and that is it just gives you the data. It doesn't give you any context behind it. For example, in the Apple Health app, you get your HRV, or you can see your HRV, but all they do is tell you the values and plot it on a graph. you need a third-party app to actually take that data and turn it into something meaningful. And they do that with quite a lot of the data that they give you. That's all they do, they just give you the data. If you go with someone like Garmin or Polar, they actually take the data and give you some context behind it. For example, HRV on Garmin will tell you whether you're balanced or low or high. It'll also use HRV data as well as other data to tell you whether you're ready to train or not, whether you need to rest more. Apple doesn't tell you any of that. It just gives you the raw data, and it's a bit lazy, expects third-party apps to pick that up. And that's very much similar with what I'm seeing with Workout Buddy. It has potential to be really good. If they could use that AI to actually give you some in-run or in-workout actual meaning where you could change what you're doing during the activity to improve, that would be great. Now, that would mean you'd probably have to tell it what you were going to do, whether it's a tempo run, you was looking to do a low heart rate run or something like that. If it was running, cycling, some other metrics. But if you could give it some basic data before you set off, it may be able to reach back into your fitness past through the workout app and give you some really beneficial inactivity information. At the minute, it's just giving you some more basics based on some of your historic data, i.e. the 450 miles that I completed. And I'm sure that when I get to 500 miles, it'll flag that up as well. I know it's a fine balance between whether they push too much information on you or not enough. I like to go out with my run and listen to my music. I don't want to be interrupted every 10 seconds with another piece of information. At the same time, if they're going to use it, I don't want to go for 80% of the run and hear nothing. So Apple's got to strike quite a fine balance with what it does with this. Also, the motivational side of it, I was a little concerned before I did it that I was going to get this AI motivational voice that was going to say, great job, keep it up, etc., etc. And I thought, that's really going to grate on me and get on my nerves. As it happened, didn't say a great lot, a couple of bits and pieces, but nothing that really wound me up. If they increase that in the future, it might be worthwhile them thinking of putting about whether you want a pep talk or not, you can actually have a button and turn motivation off and just keep it specifically to the AI generated data. So that's my overall opinion of it. What's your opinion? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video and want to see more similar content, then please subscribe and hit the notification icon, and you'll get notified next time I upload something like this. I will do an update on this at some point in the future as we go through the public beta releases and then into the actual release in September, because I think it will improve slightly, or I hope it improves slightly. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again.